So Lori and everyone's just so overjoyed, but then crap happens. Andrea rushes in. Everyone else is carrying Dale. They say Dale's been infected. She realizes that they need to amputate the leg, and they say, well, what about Alan? It didn't work with Alan. And then Rick points out, well, Alan had lost way too much blood, and also it took us longer to amputate his leg, and plus he didn't want to live, the will to live and stuff. So then they cut off Dale's foot, and Rick is the one who does it. Since he still has a hand left, he cuts off his leg. So will Dale live? We're not sure. He didn't lose a whole lot of blood, which is good. So they're tying off the leg and stuff. Lori is a little upset. But then she talks to Rick and she says, I think we should name her Judith. So Judy, that's a little baby's name. Judy. Yay! So it's a couple days later. Everyone's kind of calming down for everything that happened. They're unpacking all the crap that they got from the supplies run. They're building the crib and stuff, and Rick asks Carl how are things when he's hanging out with Sophia. Carol seems to be crying at night, which, is kind of sad. Andrea is sitting over Dale. Dale is alive still, so, I mean, that's good. It sounds like he might live, and she freaks out and is just really upset over what happened because now he's only got one leg, so great. Rick and Carl get to see Judy, so Carl seems to like Judy, which is good. Carl seems to be showing a lot of signs of growing up recently, and he points out that Judy will never know how the real world was like, so it's kind of, sad. He says that she won't be scared all the time like everyone else is, and so it's like, oh yeah, that's a fact, but you're a little kid, okay. So Carl seems to be showing lots of signs of growing up, which is good, but, it's kind of sad because, missed a little side of him. So they're still getting the crops and stuff, packing them up. Herschel is angry with Billy. Lori's feeding the baby and stuff. Things are going well. They like the new baby and stuff. Dale stands up and he needs help. He seems to be alive, so that's good. That's good. He probably will live. So Andrea gives him some crutches so he can walk around and stuff. Well, attempt to walk around, but he can move and stuff. That way he won't have to hang out in the wheelchair and piss in a cup. Rick, in a long time, shaves his beard off. Darn it, man! Your beard was looking bad. Hey, what the heck, man? What'd you do that for? So he shaves off his beard, He asks Glenn how the married life is treating him. He loves it. Carol and Lori are talking over, and Carol wants to start hanging out again. So then she's like, oh, okay, we can hang out. All right. Now they're doing the targeting practice with all the new guns. Billy seems to be the second best shot behind Andrea. Andrea is the perfect one, but Billy seems to be pretty good with sniper. Maggie gets a pretty good shot. Tyrese is doing terrible, as usual. He's not really doing the best with the gun. He's just not really good with the gun. Rick tries to help up Dale, but then Dale points out, nah, I don't need any help. So, they sit down and talk over what happened. Dale is going to live. It's obvious now. He's just going to live, so that's good. That's good. It's just a whew kind of moment. They're just realizing how dangerous it is in here, because when you hang out in here for long enough, you kind of forget how life is on the outside. Because, he didn't expect that to happen, and he nearly died, and it cost him a leg. So, basically, they just gotta be more careful and remember that there's danger all around them, and, they're they're watching how things are going, and Andrea and Tyrese seem to be eyeing each other, and Dale is noticing it, so that's not good. Rick is, they're talking and stuff, still chatting, and Rick is saying that, everything is happy now, things are much more happy than they haven't been in a long time, and Dale points out, yeah, everything's going great, let's just see how long it lasts. Because, happiness never stays forever in The Walking Dead. Lori and Rick are still very, happy and stuff of the new baby. Dale and Andrea are getting along, and Dale seems to be thinking more about Tyrese and Andrea, thinking maybe they want to get together. Maggie asks Glenn, I want to get pregnant. So then Glenn's like, wow, really? Okay, so, alright, let's try and have a baby, I guess. Okay. Andrea and Alice are talking with each other, my two favorite characters, the two hottest girls. That's awesome. It's awesome. Yeah, let me show you a picture. Yeah. Here, what? Frick. There we go. Yeah. And Alice asks Andrea a favor. We're not really sure what it is. So now, the best sharpshooters are on the other side of the wall, and they're shooting zombies up close, so you gotta be real careful. And Maggie curses, and Herschel, being the, religious guy, and plus a father, he's like, you know what, nah, no cursing. My faith has never been stronger in the world. And so she's like, nah, brother. So they're just chatting away. Alright, okay. Banter. Shooting zombies and stuff. Maggie sees a zombie. She says, I'll shoot that one. But then Andrea says, no, don't shoot that one. Back at the prison, Rick says, they're doing what? He runs out, and Glenn was talking to him about something, so it's a little time later, and he's running down. It seems like he has to stop something. Alice is like, what are you doing? No, I gotta stop this now. He grabs a gun. What the heck? They brought the zombie inside of the prison. Why did they do that? Alice immediately just gets in front of him, and she says, no, don't shoot her, alright? We don't know about these zombies. We don't know if there's a cure, if there's still some human left in them. I want to study them, alright? Let me do something for once. Jeez, frick. So he's like, fine, but be careful, alright? No one go near that zombie, alright? Because you'll die, okay? So that's not good. They're keeping a zombie on the inside of the wall. Something bad's gonna happen in a matter of time. Laurie and Carol are getting along pretty well. They're still chatting away. And Carol points out, I feel bad about what I did. I put Sophia through so much trauma. If anything ever happened to me, you would take care of her, right? And Laurie's like, nothing's going to happen to you, but you would, right? You would take care of her as if she were your own. And Laurie's like, okay. So that's interesting. So then she just gets up and walks away like, thanks. That doesn't sound good. Glenn gives back Dale's hat and is like, you know what? Nobody recognizes you without the hat, man. And so then, little joke, he's sitting there on his crutches holding the hat, and he's like, could you put it on my head for me, please? It's funny. So things are starting to get back to normal, I guess. Carol walks in, and Billy's standing there, and Carol immediately seduces him, and they start doing it. So she just freaking, wow, alright, okay, hi Carol, haven't seen you. So lucky Billy, he finally, got it on with the girl for once. Okay, he finally got a girl, so it's interesting. Tyrese and Andrea are having fun with basketball. Dale is observing it with intense detail. Carol walks out, and Dale looks over and sees Carol, and she goes very close to the new zombie, and she starts chatting with the zombie. The zombie's reaching for her, and she's just out of reach, and she kind of talks to the zombie and is saying, you might not like it here, because, these people are so judgmental. If you do one thing wrong, if you screw up, they'll hate you for it. I mean, I tried to commit suicide, and it didn't work, obviously, but no one's ever forgiven me. She doesn't seem very good in her mental state. And she just says, you know what, I think I'm just going to talk to you from now on. You don't judge me. I really hope you like me. It's very important in a relationship, not judging people. I hope you like me. Do you like me? And she steps forward, and the zombie bites her on the neck. Oh, good, you do. Ah, crap. So then everyone gets up and runs over. Carol falls over. Andrea shoots the zombie. But finally, jeez. Carol falls over. Tyrese holds on to her like, why did you do it? No, why did you do it? Please live, please live. And she says, just let me die. No, I can't believe she did it. And Herschel saw it. Herschel says, yeah, she did. She was standing right out of reach, talking to it, and then just stepped forward and let it bite her. She basically committed suicide. And then Carol turns into a zombie, and Andrea shoots her. Very sad. So everything was going great, and that's a very big bummer. So it's raining, everyone's having a funeral. Carol is right next to Alan. All of our remaining survivors are still alive. Rick, Lori, Judy, Andrea, Dale, Sophia, Carl, Michonne, Tyrese, Herschel, Patricia, Glenn, Maggie, Billy, Alice, Axel, Ben, and Billy. Those are our survivors left. The second Billy is one of the little twins whose parents are dead. So that's kind of sad. And Billy tells Herschel that they had fun before she died. I don't understand why she would do that to me. Sophia is not looking good. She's staring into open space. Carl is talking with her and she's just staring. So Sophia doesn't look too good. She seems very upset over her mother's death. She doesn't seem good with her mental state. So, so they realize that they need a sniper, watch tower person, to watch just in case if those Woodbury people come in to attack. And Andrea, of course, will be that person. She's going to be wearing a suit, go practice shooting zombies with the suit on, because, that'll save her life from bullets and stuff. They're shooting and everything. Dale sees Tyrese and Andrea again. Dale doesn't seem to like it, so that doesn't look too good. Everyone's just basically, talking over how things are going. Tyrese is kind of upset. Well, he's not upset about Carol. He's pissed off that she did that. It's just, everyone's basically getting used to death now. It's not really sad anymore. It's just, it's life, and it's happening a lot. So, things are changing. Dale wakes up, and he has a little peg leg. So that's handy. That's handy. He has now a peg leg, so he can walk around without any crutches. So that's kind of cool. Andrea built it. Andrea walks in, and Dale wants to talk with her alone. And he points out, you can be with Tyrese if you want. You can have fun with him. I know with me only having one leg and me being an old man, I don't have much to offer and everything. And Tyrese, he's much younger. You can have fun with him. And she points out, nah, I don't want to. I only like you. So that's happy. And Maggie and Glenn are happy. They want to have a baby. They gonna get it on now. They gonna have a baby. Or at least try. Tyrese and Michonne, or Tyrese is really happy about, they're being with Michonne, and Michonne just says, shut up, alright? Just shut up. Just don't talk. So, she's being the tomboy girl. They're observing the zombies and everything. Rick points out, if anything goes wrong, if the fleet comes into attack, at least these zombies will be in their way as an extra barrier, so that'll slow them down a bit. Carl kisses Sophie on the cheek, so that's nice. That's nice. Patricia asks what movie they're watching tonight. Lori's like, I don't know. So things are kind of going back to normal. Things are happy. Dale's walking on his peg leg. Seems to be good. Maggie, she doesn't know if she's pregnant. She might be. So Glenn and Maggie, they're a happy relationship. They're still, Tyrese and Michonne are playing basketball. Rick and Herschel are talking over, the fruits and stuff, how juicy and how tasty they are. He's eating a tomato. Herschel looks over, and then he kind of looks over in shock, and Rick is like, oh, what? What's wrong? Then he looks, oh, crap. Dun, dun, dun. A huge fleet coming in to attack. Who is it? The person on the tank is none other than, kill them all! The governor. To be continued. One of the biggest dun-dun-dun endings in the Walking Dead series, probably. So, as you can tell, Volume 8's going to be a freaking heck of a volume. Governor survived. We don't know how he survived. We don't know what happened. We'll find out in Volume 8. Jeez. Well, see you guys later. Bye.